Hey guys, welcome back to the Joe Jaguar Show again. And we are going to test two scopes side by side. Let me show you what they are. Okay, here we have the Takahashi TSA 102. That's a 4-inch for you guys that know, one of the top 4-inch that you can buy, against the 110 millimeter Vixen Mac. Now, even though this one's a little bit bigger at 110 millimeter and this one's at 102 millimeter, when you subtract the central obstruction of the Mac and the reflectivity of the mirror, they probably come out to about exactly the same. Now we're gonna be doing it on this system here, so I don't have to have two tripods, two mounts type of thing, because these scopes are not very big. So I think it should work like this. I hope. I have it on the EQ6 with two counterweights, and we have Saturn up there, right there. Nice clear cool night. And we have the one day after the full moon. There isn't going to be much of a terminator for us to, view craters and mountains, but we'll give it a try and see what happens. So you guys right now try to say or guess what's going to happen. What is going to win out? Is it going to be a larger or slightly larger Mac against a very good quality 4-inch triplet? Or is the quality of the Takahashi just too much for the Vixen Mac, even though the Mac's a little bit bigger? They've been cooling for about 45 minutes, which is more than enough time, maybe 15 minutes by now, which more than enough time for these little guys here. I got my case over here. I got my eyepieces and everything worked out so we can do the same powers or as close as humanly possible, and let's give it a shot. Okay guys, so in the Takahashi, Saturn is tiny. I do see its ring, I do see Titan, and in the Vixen, okay, let me focus, hold on a second. Okay, it's pretty sharp as well. I do see Titan, but it's kind of hard at this power to distinguish anymore. So let's go to a higher power. Okay, so in the Takahashi we have 102 millimeters, and then in the Vixen we have 128, I believe, or 129. So that's still very close. So let's just take a look now. Okay, let it stop. It's kind of shaking a little bit. Maybe this setup is not the greatest for stability. Okay, Saturn is, it's actually kind of wobbling a lot. It's not stopping. This could be maybe too much for this mount with two different telescopes. Wow, it just jitters. Medium power. Looks good. What about... Okay guys, I think I made a mistake here in using one tripod. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna scrap it. I'm gonna go back to two tripods, and because like this, I think it's too much weight, and I think these brackets are kind of moving a little bit, and it's not a solid connection. So maybe let's just scrap it and go back to two tripods, and I think we're going to find it's going to be much better than what I normally do. Like this, I just feel like it's not giving me the best results, and it doesn't make sense if I have a weak connection and it's going to be vibrating everywhere. So let's just get rid of this setup. Okay, here we go. So we got the Takahashi on the EQ6, and we have the Vixen on the Vixen by itself. There we go. So let's do it now. So at 33 power, Saturn is tiny, but with the ring structure, edge on, or practically edge on, and I do see at least one moon. I think I kind of glimpsed a second, but I'm not sure at this power. And in this one, at 32 power, it is more rock solid like this. It is almost similar. Do see Titan, but I think it's hard to tell at this low power, but I think it's already, I could tell a minor difference, just a tiny bit of difference in the Takahashi is cleaner and sharper, but just by a fraction. But then again, this is really low power, so let's go up. So we're gonna go to 122 power on the Takahashi and 129 on the Vixen. Okay, Saturn's gone on the Vixen, probably because there's no motor drive on here. Yeah, okay. Should be there now. Pop in 129. Now normally you don't jump from like a 30 power to 120 something power. This would be 129 power. It's just too big of a jump, but that's okay-ish for testing purposes. Okay, Saturn's much bigger than before. I'm trying to focus as good as I can. I think most people would probably be happy with that image. I do feel like a little bit of scatter. The light is like a tiny bit scattered. I do also notice that the focus is, the sweet spot is really small on this guy. It's like 1 millimeter and it's already out of focus. Okay, so let's try it this power. Oh, damn. Again, what happened in the other video? I can't remember which video, but I just saw lights going right across. And if I was videotaping, we would see that plane. Like one time I did Venus and it went right through the field of view, but of course I'm not recording right now. I was only looking. When I looked up, that plane right there. It's cool when you just see it. It just happens to go through the field of view. Yeah, 122 power, so just a tiny bit smaller than that one. Wow, this is a nice image. I can see like a minor banding on the surface. The ring is so sharp. I can see even that space between the planet and the ring. There's no competition here. There's no way. There's no competition here. It's a big difference. Most people are going to say, oh, the Maksutov looks pretty good. But no, this is like in a different plane. This is like if you're looking at a picture. That's how good it is. Okay, we're going to keep on going. I'm going to 204 power on the Takahashi. And what's the Vixen? 205. Okay, so let's just stick to this guy. It's becoming more fuzzier. And the Takahashi was 204, so this is 204 power. Okay, gonna focus. Good Lord. No, it's a huge difference. Oh my God, I don't even think I want to look at the Vixen anymore. The difference is like huge. It's big. Okay, I'm just, you know what? I think I'm done with the Vixen. At the smallest power, I thought I could just see a hair of a difference, but I wasn't sure. Medium power, you can tell, okay, there's a difference. And then at, this power, which is almost its theoretical limit at 207 or 207 in the Vixen. So it's practically 220 is the max, and it cooled down enough. Today is not windy, and it's amazing in this one. So it can't be that the seeing is bad today, because it'd be seeing in both of them are bad. Right now we're at 272 power. Oh my God, what a view that is. Oh my God, this is probably one of the best views. And I said before in a couple other videos, Saturn, I kind of find it disappointing this year. Instead of the rings being open, where you can see the Cassini division, and you can see how clear that black line is, the ring, how clear it is, the gap between the ring and the planet. It right now, it's surprising me. Holy cow. This is an amazing view. I can see some shadowing top and bottom of the ring. That ring looks like a photograph, like, you know, the Hubble. I am not joking. That's how beautiful this image is. And I'm at 272. Remember that too. If a regular telescope starts to break down as you become closer to its theoretical, the higher you go, it's like blowing up an image on your screen. You know, the more bigger you make it, the more pixelized it becomes. So the same thing happens in a telescope. When you keep pumping up the power, you keep expanding that image, and it becomes more grainier. There is no breakdown in the image at all. Yeah, that's like a picture you would see at the Hubble, on the internet. That ring is fine and crisp. I just don't know how else to say it. There's no comparison between these two. It's blowing it out of the water. Now, remember the other time when I tested this guy against the EvoStar 100, and right away, again, same thing that happened. Even though that's a good scope. If you guys don't have the budget for this type of thing and you want a good scope, there's nothing wrong with the Skywatch or EvoStar ED type of thing, but it just can't compete once this guy cools down. And again, 202 power should be its theoretical max, and I'm at 272, and I feel like I could still go any more, but I'm already with a 3mm eyepiece. Like, how much more do I go? You know what I mean? Like, I can't go with a Barlow like that. That would be, I'm off camera now, but it's like I can't put a 2x Barlow and get like 600 power almost. That would be irresponsible. That would just be crazy. But you know, I am crazy, so okay, I'll do it. Whatever. All joking aside, you know what I mean? If it works, it works. I'm not expecting to see anything great at this power. It's going to be too grainy, too blown up. Okay. I'll tell you guys the power later, but I don't know if my fine focusing is like perfect. Oh my God. I mean, it's not as sharp as where I was. Let me back down the power a tiny bit. Oh, much better. Okay. Just backing down the power. Again, at this power, it's still decent good. That's a good image. Not perfect, but good. But I'm at, right now it's at a 4mm with a 2x Barlow. So it basically is like a 2mm eyepiece. But most people would be laughing if they saw how big Saturn is. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, there's no point even looking at Jupiter really with these two scopes. It's just, this one's just way too powerful for that one. It doesn't even stand a chance. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. If you know anybody getting in the hobby, share my link. If you know anybody on the forums that's maybe asked about something like this, share my link and channel with them. I do have a members video where once a month I put a video only for members. It's only 99 cents. Join if you like. And why not you? Why not me?